Let's try again. Oh, but look, because I answered the phone. I'm dirty again. Dirty. Oh, but that's a nice feature. I can switch back and forth on this new phone. Wonderful. So, hi guys, how are you? I am currently getting ready for work. It is Friday. So work should be pretty good tonight. I'm excited. Let's go ahead and just jump right in to, I guess, my weekly check-in. I would like to talk today about friendship and really just the fact that, I kind of, last couple days I've been going through something. You know what? I'm just going to get into it because that's kind of the whole point of this channel, is to create an open dialogue about things that you wouldn't normally talk about. Well, my boyfriend decided that he was going to take it upon himself to go out, lie, tell me he was coming home when he didn't actually intend on coming home, go to a place that he didn't. He knows that I would have been fine with, but like when you just go there without, like, especially after you've already said you were on your way home type situation, it was not a good thing. So the last couple of days have been real tense, to the point where I actually had told him I'm finished. This was the same lie that was told 2 years ago, that pretty much destroyed our relationship. And the fact that it didn't seem to resonate with him, that I was serious 2 years ago when I said, this is your last chance, because Kelly's famous for giving all the chances. How many chances? All the chances. It's a wrap. Ever since that, I have been working on myself and aligning myself and, wanting better and doing better, and it's caused me to expect better. I'm no longer going to tolerate things that I used to tolerate. I'm no longer going to allow things that I have allowed in my past. And I'm dead serious when I say I am not. So we ended up, having a not so much of an altercation or confrontation, just like, I said, all right, listen, this is the scenario, this is the situation. And I was lied dead to my face. Like, I'm like, dude, like, I have the proof. I know the people who work there. Like, I'm going to find out. Do you want to just tell me yourself? Or are you straight with me finding out and then coming at you? Like, I don't want to say sideways, because I didn't go at him sideways. But I definitely was not going to back down from the situation. I was not going to be like, okay, yeah, I'm learning little tips, little tricks with my super cool stamper. God, this is one of the best freaking investments, but I think I put it forward too far. Yeah, because my eyebrow doesn't. Seriously. Point being, I was like, okay, I'm going to find out. And I would, like, do you want to be a man and do you want to tell me yourself? Or are you like, really I was kind of blown by the fact that, like, he held on to the lie. Like, literally held on to it. And even after I had presented so much evidence that because when I still care, I care. But when I no longer care, it's a wrap. Like, I don't care anymore. And him lying directly to my face really had me like, you know what? I'm fucking done. But the reason this is where friendship comes in. I had a couple of good friends yesterday who really, for the most part, just kind of let me I don't want to say like I cried, I screamed, I yelled, I cussed, I I went through all the stages of grief, because as far as I was concerned yesterday, I was done. I was like done. I wasn't even gonna, I didn't even care about hearing the story. Damn it, it's not dark enough. Hate when that happens. I didn't care. I was no longer interested in, but I did want to hear his dirty little mouths, admit to it. And that's been my downfall, as far as when I've been done wrong in the past, is that for some reason I feel like it's necessary to have to hear it. Even though I know it's true, I feel like I need to hear it. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's not necessary, because the person who's lying to you clearly doesn't fucking care whether you find out. You guys are supposed to be twins. Ugh. I don't know, something towards the end of it now, I don't know if it's because it's not picking up as much powder, or if I'm just not laying them properly, like if I'm laying them differently, whatever. But I've been getting really aggravated with this stamper. Even though I still love it, and I still think that it's a great investment. Maybe if you do it, you can do it better than I'm doing it. Just go ahead, make it bigger so that you can follow the outline. Oh, that's too... I'm not keeping it that big. Just follow me. So back to what I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by these disrespectful ass eyebrows. The person who's lying to you they don't care. They don't care enough to give you the closure, to hear the real story, like whatever. So my friends, the couple friends who I confided in yesterday, first of all, obviously enough people knew, because I was doing some investigating on my own, because it just so happens that the place that he went is a place I used to work. And when I tell you, I felt like an idiot. For two reasons I felt like an idiot. I felt like an idiot because I haven't really spoken to any of these people in that amount of time. So I felt like a heel asking, like, hey, hi, I know I haven't talked to you, but can you tell me this? Was he there? Because I didn't care what happened while he was there. Because, like I said, had he just fucking been honest off rip, I wouldn't have cared. It's when you have to lie about something that you know you're doing something wrong, first and foremost. And second of all, usually you're doing something else that you shouldn't. So that's the point of that. But we're not talking about liars today. We're talking about friends. And the fact that I could call up these people, regardless of the fact, that I haven't spoken to some of them in quite some time, or the other friends who talked me off the ledge after I did confirm what I needed to confirm, they were just there for me. And I just want to say, like, it's very rare in your life that you actually can come across one, and then on top of that, multiple. Like, I'm a very blessed person, for everything that I've been through, for all the walks of life that I've been through, that I have managed to meet and retain some absolutely phenomenal people. And so today I just want to send a very special gratitude to the people that are in my life who I can call on, whether we've spoken every day, whether we've spoken once a month, whether we haven't spoken in years, that I know that I can still call them and they will be there for me. whether it's, you know, mentally, emotionally, physically. Like I have another girlfriend who I had, you know, just kept in contact with. We hadn't stayed super close, but she was close enough to me that when I physically needed a place to go, she gave me a place to go, and she let me stay there until I got on my feet, and really asked pennies in return. So, because, you know, you can't just stay with somebody and not give them, hey, PSA, you cannot just stay with somebody and give them nothing. Otherwise, you are a leech, you are ungrateful, and yeah. So I'm putting that out there for the people who tend to ask more than they give back. It's a two-way street. You got to give to get, you got to get to give. Again, that goes with the whole cleaning out thing. You can't bring in new till you get rid of old. So if you're taking, you're not going to be able to take too much for too long, because eventually you're going to run out of room. So you got to give some of that shit back. Make some room. If you plan on taking more, you got to give back, okay? But, you know, and that goes with my friends too. They know that I'm on the other side of the phone for them. Anything, you know, I've had people call me that I haven't talked to out of the blue, and I've been there for them. So, again, physically, mentally, emotionally, it doesn't matter. Making yourself available to a friend and having friends that make themselves available to you are an absolute asset, in kind of coming back into your own, you know, because you never know what someone else's journey is at the moment. Like I'm going through a lot of positive things. So to get, you know, blindsided by something so negative was like, it fucking took the wind out of my sails. And I'm going to tell you right now, if it hadn't been for my couple of friends yesterday that I got into deep conversation with, one of them actually came and saw me in person. The other spent 2 hours on the phone with me. And by the end of it, I was laughing and giggling, and I realized that it is what it is. I can't undo it. But what I can control, I cannot control what that person did. But what I can control is my reaction to it and how I was going to handle it from that step and beyond. And that's all any of us can do. Like, you know, there's a lot of us who sit and we're angry about our past. You see, all of my videos, they keep coming back full circle. You cannot undo your past. Whether it's something you did or whether it's something that was done to you, cannot undo it. What you have control over, what you can do, is you can love yourself enough to not hold on to that anger, and you can move forward. I felt yesterday, I know that I would have eventually gotten over it, but I love the fact that I have people in my life who cared enough about me to sit with me and get me off of that, you know, what the fuck am I gonna, fucking poor Kelly. Like, no, it wasn't poor Kelly. It was death to a situation. So, having said that, looking at the fact that I'm at 13 minutes, I'm going to wrap it up by saying, if you have one of these people in your life, if you are fortunate enough to have multiple of these type of people in your life, do me a favor and just either shoot them a text, or, you know, give them a phone call, because these are the kind of people who you don't talk to unless you're in crisis. So I think that person would really love a phone call or a text message where you can just check in and be like, hey, nothing is going on. I just want to say that I love you and I appreciate you always being there for me, because sometimes just expressing that gratitude, even for you to get it out of your chest, to express that gratitude to this person, it will feel as good to express your gratitude as it will for the person receiving that gratitude. So, like, subscribe, share, subscribe, and go make that phone call. Go send that text message, because I promise you, not only will you feel better, but the person who's receiving it is going to just be like blown away, like that, you know what, you thought of me when you weren't in crisis, and that means the fucking world to me. And you know what, you never know, maybe that particular person may be in crisis themselves, and it's going to give you the opportunity to be there for them. Okay, you guys know I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you all go out there, be well, and be prosperous. I will see you guys next time. Bye.